Good morning. This is Pastor Jason of Kona Faith Center with a word for today. And the word for today is plan. God has a plan. God's plan works. Work the plan. In my limited experience, anything worth doing, anything that produces and continues to produce, takes a well laid out plan. God has a plan for my life and for your life. As long as we work God's plan for our lives, it produces everything we need and, more importantly, everything He wants for us. God is a God of order. His plan is very specific with lots of details. All you have to do to know this is read about the plans for Solomon's temple or the plans for the temple the angel gave to Ezekiel. Very detailed, lots of cubits. We are getting close to apply for permits for our new building. There are currently 65 pages for the plan of our new building, and there will be at least 10 more pages before we're ready to apply for permits. The amount of detail on these plans is mind-boggling. And yet I was asked a question by somebody still working on the plan for the location of a conduit. Guess what? The conduit was not anywhere on the plans. Now, I've built a number of houses, and one of the things I know is I've never built a house where the plans all worked out, where they had all the details. The only one whose plans completely work, whose plans have all the details covered, is God. This is because God is all-knowing. God is all-knowing. He's not only all-knowing, He knows best. And God is a God of order, not a God of chaos. I think one of the biggest obstacles we all face in working God's plan is that God's plan is not instant pudding. It takes times. It takes seasons. It takes lots of effort. It takes perseverance and endurance. It takes faith to work God's plan. Another obstacle we all face with God's plan is that God always starts small. It takes a while, usually much longer than we like, for God's plan to start producing what we want. The Bible tells us that we are supposed to know some things. So know that God has begun a good work in us, and He will continue to work in us until His plan for us is completed or finished. And remember, the goal is to finish well. Know this is right because it is by God's grace. Pray that our love will grow more and more, that we will have knowledge and understanding added to our love, that we will have discernment, that we can discern between good and bad and have the wisdom to choose good, that we will be pure, holy, set apart for God and without wrong, that we will be filled with the good things produced by Jesus in our lives, that we will bring glory, honor, and praise to our God. Let all that happens to us be an opportunity to spread the gospel of Jesus. Be bold and not afraid to speak the word of God. Preach Jesus with joy. Pray for success in showing the greatness of Jesus in life and death. Know that the only important thing about living is Jesus. Finish well. Help people to grow and have joy. Help people to be sure to live in a way that brings honor to the gospel of Jesus. Help people to stand strong with one purpose, working together in faith for the gospel of Jesus without fear. Know that this proves we will be saved. God has a plan. God's plan works. Work God's plan. The word for today is plan. Work the plan. God bless. Check in tomorrow.